Chinese electric car manufacturers are stepping up their R&D spending to challenge Tesla's dominance. What changes will this strong emphasis on innovation bring about in the world of the EV scene? Based on an examination of the first quarter results of the four automakers, US-listed Chinese electric car businesses are spending more on research and development than even Tesla in the fiercely competitive Chinese car market, the biggest in the world, where sales of new energy vehicles, battery and hybrid included, now account for more than 40% of total sales. This high-stakes approach is essential for survival. In terms of R&D spendings, as a percentage of revenue, Chinese automakers are not only catching up, but frequently exceeding their international counterparts. A notable improvement from previous years. UBS auto analyst Paul Gong points out that these businesses have occasionally outspent their rivals, even when considering just pure financial expenditures. NIO is leading the way, having committed almost 29% of its first quarter revenue to R&D. A far higher percentage than Tesla, 5.4% and 4.2% during the same time frame. These significant expenditures by Chinese automakers highlight their constant desire for innovation and dominance in the global electric car market. Despite Elon Musk's reputation for cost-effectiveness, the EV sector is about to witness a spectacular clash as a result of this intense competition and calculated spending. Less is known about how that increased spending will affect long-term competitiveness. NIO has been running its business at a loss for years, and the company's premium car sales have only lately increased. NIO has held events to highlight its battery services and other technology, in addition to introducing new cars. One such event, which took place in late June, was centered around the topic of automotive quality. Is NIO's emphasis on quality and innovation giving it a competitive edge in the EV market? The chairman of NIO's Quality Management Committee, Feng Shen, said in Mandarin at the event that everyone is talking about development right now, referring to the fierce competition in the Chinese electric vehicle market. Shen stressed that quality is what companies should compete on, adding that if you can't do a good job on quality, there's nothing you can say. It's unusual for a business to outperform both suppliers, according to Liu, which makes it challenging for automakers to differentiate themselves in a market where customers may quickly move between brands. Huawei has made it clear that it will dedicate at least 10% of its sales to R&D. CATL's intensity ratio was 5.4%. When Tesla went public in June 2010, its shares were valued at $17 per share. After over 14 years, the corporation is now valued more than any other automobile company in the world, with shares trading above $166 and a market capitalization of approximately $560 billion. By market value, it is also one of the largest firms in the world. Murthy Grandi, a business fundamentals analyst at Global Data, claims that BYD, with a market valuation of $81 billion, is among the top 10 automakers globally. It lags behind Tesla though, as well as other automakers like Toyota and Stellantis, a company created in 2021 when Fiat Chrysler Automobiles and the French PSA Group merged. Cars from 14 different brands such as Chrysler, Citroën, Jeep, Maserati, and Peugeot are sold by Stellantis. About 230,000 more Tesla vehicles were sold in 2023 than BYD. That being said, the difference between 400,000 in 2022 and 600,000 in 2021 has been closed. Sales of battery electric vehicles overtook those of Tesla in the first quarter of 2023, a significant accomplishment made possible in part by a downturn in EV demand overall in China for Tesla. Nevertheless, the Chinese company failed in the first quarter of 2024, selling only 300,114 BEVs as opposed to 525,409 in the first quarter of 2023. Despite witnessing a sharp decline in sales, this decline enabled Tesla, which sold 386,810 BEVs within the same time frame, to reclaim its previous ranking. BYD's ascent to the top of the EV rankings has been fueled by its reasonable pricing, particularly when measured against Tesla's more costly vehicles. However, both businesses are facing more competition in the biggest auto market in the world. On March 4th, BYD reduced the price of its previous model by 11% to 119,800 won, that is about $16,644, and unveiled a new iteration of its best-selling Huan Plus crossover, marketed outside of China as Atto 3. How will Tesla and BYD's strategies impact the EV market's future? A few days later, BYD also dropped the beginning price of the Seagull, the most recent model of its least expensive vehicle, by 5%. The Model 3 and Model Y continue to retail for more than twice as much as BYD, despite Tesla lowering the price of some of its models in China last year. China will account for 33% of global sales in 2023, making it Tesla's second largest market after the US, according to UK-based consulting firm Raw Motion. Operating since 2019, Tesla's Shanghai Gigafactory produced 947,000 vehicles in 2018, acting as the company's primary export center. Despite not selling vehicles in the US, BYD does have a bus production facility in California. In an indication of their intentions to dominate the global electric vehicle market, both Tesla and BYD are investing in foreign factories and growing outside of their home markets. In 2023, BYD sold around 3 million electric vehicles worldwide, of which 1.6 million were BEVs. Comparatively, Tesla, which solely offers BEVs, delivered 1.8 million cars globally, accounting for 19% of the market. Tesla sold 700,000 units in North America and Canada, 600,000 in China, and 400,000 in Europe in its various regions. In spite of these encouraging numbers, Tesla's stock has dropped by 29% this year, while BYD's has dropped around 6%. In a nutshell, Chinese producers of EVs are spending a lot more money on R&D than Tesla is. This is indicative of their active approach to gaining a competitive advantage in the quickly changing EV market. Even while Tesla leads the world in BEV sales, the large R&D expenditures of businesses such as NIO, XPeng, and BYD highlight the fierce competition and the vital role that innovation will play in determining the direction of electric vehicles in the future. Will Chinese EV manufacturers, who spend more on R&D than Tesla does, change the direction of electric transportation in the future? Feel free to share your thoughts. If you thought this was insightful, give it a like, share, and subscribe. Until next time.